Welcome to Center Heist Productions. Please hit the like and subscribe in the lower right hand corner. Muchly appreciate that. Thank you to my followers and subscribers. Please share it with your friends and family as we hope to grow this community on this channel as we've built an integral channel here where we pride ourselves in not focusing on rumors. We wait till factual information happens. And secondly, we don't use clickbait here. Just don't believe in it. So this was a review of Thursday night's game in Montreal with the Leafs in town, and I usually go over the stats, but this game was so disgusting and disgraceful. I'm not going to bother with the stats. It's a waste of time. I don't even want to waste tape on this game. It was that pathetic. This was like a this was like a minor league hockey team out there facing the fourth line and lesser of the Leafs. This wasn't even anywhere close to the Leafs' best lineup either. We had our number one lineup. Or not lineup, line. And that concerned me that that line did not do anywhere enough damage compared to going up to Toronto's best line that was there was their fourth line. There's a problem when that line's blowing you out of the water. Something wrong there. Now, however, our defense corps, it's definitely showing now that Dobson and Matheson just aren't a good match. I was hoping they would be in the sense that because I like Gooley and Hudson together. I really like them together. But I just think it's really starting to show that Dobson and Matheson are too much alike in their styles, and you got to get a more defensive defenseman back there with them. You're going to have to break them up from the looks of it. Uh, I don't know. That was a disgrace. And of course, Dobson gets hurt. Thank God it's day to day. We have Gooley who didn't even lace up. Probably would have made a difference had he been in the game. But that's again, there's my concern with Gooley. Injury, injury, injury. Gooley, Doc. What is with these guys? Reinbacker. Again, another guy goes down with a broken bone in his hand. And Reinbacker, I'm very concerned about. I'm getting, when you hear so much hype made about this kid, I'm not seeing what they're seeing. I just don't see it now. He will at least go on the boards better than Barron did, but I see them kind of in the same light, and that's scary. I see this as, I will give it this because I'm rooting for the kid. I'm hoping just needs a lot more time, touches in the AHL, and he needs to be in the AHL. Um, but he is not NHL material yet. He needs a lot more. And the injury proneness has got me concerned. Well, it even got me concerned with Gooley and Doc. We're watching that closely. That Doc at least played okay. Oh, well, not good enough to brag about for anybody on the ice on this game. There's no Habs that should be holding their heads up high. Yeah, you get a nice goal, a nice setup from Demidov on the power play to Lane. Lane's got to get off that second line. His effort level on 5-on-5 is pathetic. It's just not working out. He's going to hold Demidov back in that race for if we want a second Calder. I think you got to put Bolduc when the season starts on that in his place. He's just not. It's just not there. There's too much. He's slow. Um, there's just too many weaknesses to his 5-on-5 play. That's all I can say. Great on the power play, but I wouldn't even push him in. I think Caulfield has earned that spot on the first unit more so. So that's just my thought. Caulfield gives you a good, honest effort. Um, there was nothing to write home, and that line one was our best look. But you know what? When you're getting beat up by line four of the Maple Leafs, and that's their best line in the game, and they blow you out 7-2, you got a problem. Our line one should have been much more effective in this game. Line two, like I said, I think Lane's killing that line. And Demidov's defensive play has got to improve. He did go back and left a player. I forget it was just a kid too, I think. Left him, he picked up the player that was in front of the net on one of the last goals and totally just showed no defense within his game. Just he's standing right next to the guy and he didn't wrap this guy up. So that's something, but that's expected with a young kid. So Demidov will be fine. There's no doubt in my mind, but that did show a little bit of a lapse to his defensive play. But the whole damn team played pathetically. That defense core was pathetic. They looked like they were from a minor hockey league. I've never seen such a disgraceful group on defense. It was just atrocious. It was really bad. And we're going to get a much better Toronto team tonight. More of the regulars, more of the first line, um, that type of thing. And judging the lineup we're throwing together tonight, it don't look very promising. So I expect us to get our asses handed to us again. Um, Montembeau looked horrific. Um, Fowler didn't look great, and I got concerns about our goaltending coaching. This is just something I've been mentioning it periodically in the last couple of seasons, and I still see it. These goaltenders are going down far too fast, and everybody knows just pop it over them. And for Montembeau, that's an extra nightmare because he doesn't have a great blocker or trapper. Um, Fowler shows signs that he does. He is got some capability in those pieces, but we haven't seen enough of him. He didn't look good in this game, though, either. Nobody did. This game was an utter disgrace. There's nobody that can hang their hat on, because I won't even go over the box scores or the stats. 7-2 was your score, and it was pathetic. There's nothing positive. That's why I got a very basic cover page, because there's no highlights I even think deserve to be looked at from any of these players. It was pathetic, a pathetic effort. Um, Disgraceful. There's just nothing good I can say about the Habs. I can't even, and I blame the coaching staff for this. Putting that lineup out there, no, no. And you'll have the only thing you'll have tonight is Jack Guy. If Montreal gets pushed around or slaughtered, he's going to respond. Um, However, got to have more guys respond. Like what was Montreal, the coaching staff thinking of taking away Thorpe from that Jack Eye and Tuck. That didn't work out. Sorry, I think it's come down to, in my opinion, when I look at everybody who's battling for that one forward group position, Kapanen is definitely in lead, um, just because of his experience and a little bit of finesse. But Jack Eye is doing fairly well, although to me, looks like he could use another season in Laval, but he's given us that grit. And out of the bigger forwards, I think he's the closest one ready that you could take him and Kapanen and kind of alternate them into the lineup if you wanted to go that route, just so you had a bit of grit. I mean, I'll give Florian credit that he at least tried to get things going, to change the momentum, stir up his team, but it wasn't enough. I'm sorry, you got to make more impact, and that's something he'll have to learn. But he was the only guy that stepped up that way. So other than that, there's nothing positive but to say it. That game was a disgrace. Coaching. I hope this is no sign of what's to come this season, because I projected them to be 4 points better than last year. Problem is they got a lot. They got less veteran experience now. That does concern me. Um, I do think they'll be in a battle for that eighth spot, so I wouldn't get gung ho like some people are saying, 10 points ahead. Yes, I do think they've improved with some players. It's just that you lost so much veteran and penalty kill capability. That's what's kind of brings it down for me. I still think you need that second line injection. Patrick Lonnie, they got to get him the hell off that line. If you want Demidov to have success, he's got to go. I know there's something they must see in Doc for him to still be. They're still riding on him to see if he can pull it off. But to me, if you want to at least give Demidov a chance, or any success from that line, you got to put Bolduc on that wing. Um, Lonnie just doesn't have the 5-on-5 play. He's slow, effort. It's like he doesn't know where to be. Shame, great power play specialist, but that's about it. But you're going to have to put him farther in the lineup. Anyhow, that's all I can say about that game. Utter disgrace. I won't even go over the numbers in the boxes, score and the scoring sheet because we had a goal from Matheson, which was a nice shot. We had a nice power play goal from Lonnie with a beautiful pass from Demidov. Problem was the effort from everybody was garbage. Um, no consistency and no fight. So let's hope tonight's better, but I highly doubt it because Toronto's putting a stronger unit on the ice. And I don't know what the hell we're thinking of why Fowler's playing another game against them. Maybe just to get another look at him and maybe to sell tickets. That's the only thing because I think Dobis should be playing tonight. I don't know why he's not. Anyhow, it is what it is. Whatever. Don't expect to win anyway because I think the Leafs will chew us up. Thank you for watching. You see it here at Center Heights Productions. Sorry that I can't be more positive on that last game. That was just something I didn't expect them to be that bad. Please don't show us those defensemen that are at junior level. I mean, they actually look like they were minor league players, some of them. Pathetic. I think minor league players could have played better. Anyhow, you see it here at Center Ice where the puck drops first. Um, and until the next review after tonight's game, we'll catch you then. Go Habs, go.